Hey, my name is Joey Finrow. I am a local real estate agent in Rancho Santa Margarita, Coto de Caza area. I also live out here, but I'm a local realtor. Today, I'm actually going to go through why everyone from Irvine is leaving and coming to Coto de Caza. Now, I don't necessarily mean everybody is actually leaving Irvine, but I have noticed living out here in RSM and Coto de Caza, I am seeing a lot of people coming from Irvine. They're selling their home and buying just an overall better property in Coto de Caza. I'm gonna list some of the reasons why people are doing that in this video. Okay, like I said, my name is Joey Finrow. I'm a realtor here. I have been noticing people leaving Irvine and coming to Coto de Caza for several reasons. Number one, there is more space out here. There's just more space, less traffic, and it's just a little bit easier, more convenient to live and raise a family, having a little bit more space. The homes aren't 1 foot from each other, and so you get a little bit of space. It's a little more convenient. You can get more value for a home, so the homes are a little bit cheaper. I see some of the same homes in Irvine that are 4, 5, 6 million. In Coto de Caza can be 3 to 4 million, depending on the size. Irvine, a lot of the homes are the same style, and they're all very cookie cutter. There are parts of Coto de Caza that also do feel like Irvine, more track home feel. But most of the buyers that I see are coming from Irvine. They're selling their cookie cutter home, and they're buying a grand estate in Coto de Caza with some property. Homeowners are leaving Irvine and coming to Coto de Caza because they get more character for the home itself. They can get a bigger home, more character, and more yard space, a bigger backyard, bigger front yard. You can even get a horse property in Coto de Caza if that is something that you're looking for. So that's one of the first reasons is why I'm seeing people from Irvine leaving Irvine and coming to Coto de Caza. Again, it's a better value for your money. You get more space, and you're still in Orange County. I see neighborhoods like Orchard Hills are a very nice neighborhood. However, all the homes are so close together, and the backyard is about 2,000 square feet, and it's still $5, $6, $8 million for that home. It's a very nice community. However, if you just look at the value difference between Orchard Hills and for 5 or 6 million, you could get almost double the square footage and 4 to 5 times the lot. And your home has a little bit of character, which is quite nice. And you have a little bit more privacy. So when you go take your trash cans to the street, you're not brushing up against your neighbor's home. So you have just a little bit more space to spread out, if you will. If you have people over, your neighbors aren't hearing everything that you're talking about inside your home from outside. That's one of the cons with living so close to people, is that everybody can hear each other. So privacy, a little bit more space. And equestrian. So Coto de Caza, there's a couple options with horses. There is an equestrian center in Coto, but also some of the homes in Coto have access for horse property, that you can have a barn and actually keep a horse on your property. That's another reason what I'm seeing people from Irvine coming to Coto de Caza. And another reason is it's so quiet and peaceful and less traffic. Irvine, there is so many people in Irvine. Everything is very similar. It looks exactly the same. And there is just so much congestion in Irvine. In Coto de Caza, it is definitely not like that. You have more space, less traffic. You can almost always find a parking spot going to Target or one of our restaurants that we have out here. And it's just simple and easy, if you will. Another reason why people are moving from Irvine, especially Orchard Hills, and coming to Coto de Caza is because we have a private country club in Coto de Caza. Not only do we have a private country club inside the gate of Coto, but we also have 2 golf courses. So if you like the golf or would like to get into golf and want to be a part of a private country club, Coto de Caza is definitely a really good option for you to consider, because it has all that inside the gate. So you can go golf without leaving your neighborhood and leaving the gate. You can golf, you can eat, you can go to the gym, be at the private country club. all within the gate. And it's just a very classy and elegant feel having that inside the gate and inside your neighborhood. You don't have to drive somewhere else to get to another country club. Orchard Hills and many nice neighborhoods in Irvine don't have a private country club or golf inside the community, mainly because they just don't have space to do that unless you're in Shady Canyon. But if you want a big estate, you want privacy, and you want to be able to have a big yard and just a bigger home, Coto de Caza is going to be a really good option for you. And lastly, people from Irvine might think that Coto de Caza is very far away, if you will. However, we have toll roads out here. And so taking the toll roads, I can still get to Irvine in just over 20 minutes taking the toll roads. And so if you're a business owner and you work and your business is in Irvine, you can still get to the office in just over 20 minutes, but you have a much bigger property, more space. You're in a private gated community that has a country club with 2 golf courses, racquetball, tennis, a private pool. There's even a spa inside Coto de Caza. All of that inside the gates. And it's just a very peaceful place to come home to and to also raise a family. If you want any more information on Coto de Caza or to see a list of properties in Coto de Caza, leave a comment below. Also in the description, I'm going to leave some helpful information about Coto de Caza with some home options to take a look at. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.